Yo, welcome back, guys, to Who Is Khaman Malauch. This is my seventh season doing NBA draft coverage. Go check out, link in the description, my draft coverage at hoopshype.com. I love how, because of like the light outside, the green screen isn't working that great. I don't care. Either way, I was at the game the other day scouting it for the University of Miami versus Duke, and I was able to ask John Shire about Khaman, and he literally was like, this guy's started playing basketball 3-4 years ago. The energy, the talent, and the drive that he has is just something so great. John was telling me when I asked him at the post game presser. Go to search up Hoops Hype, University of Miami, Duke, and you'll find the post game or link in the description. So let's talk about Khaman Malauch. He's an elite shot blocker, rebounder out of South Sudan. He actually played in the FIBA World Cup and in the 2024 Olympics for South Sudan as like an 18-year-old. He was in the Basketball Africa League last year where he led the league in rebounds at 13.5 boards a game and set a single game BAL record for blocks. He's a projected lottery pick, and he was a guy who chose Duke over UCLA, Kentucky, and Kansas. He literally said Zion Williamson was the influence for his decision. His elite size, defensive instincts, and rebounding make him a very intriguing prospect as he's very raw. He's averaged 20 minutes a night, 8 rebounds, 3.5 rebounds. Not 3.5 rebounds, 8 points, a block a game, and shooting, 75% from the field, which is absolutely crazy when you look at this guy who is grabbing himself. We already said this is a guy that's under, 8.6 boards, 70% from the field. It's just absurd how efficient he's being. And to me, I think that's the biggest thing is the combination of size, mobility, shot blocking. People thought he was going to be closer to like a Giannis or a Pascal type point forward, but he's more of like an uber athletic DeAndre Jordan on a lankier frame, as the guy's grabbing like 3 offensive boards a game. He's shooting over 80% on 2-point attempts, and he's going to be a guy that is a lob threat, a shot blocker. It's like Rudy Gobert and DeAndre Jordan had a love child that, he's going to be a long-term project, which might make him a late lottery, mid to first round pick, but he's going to be a starting center with elite rim protection who's going to be able to guard 3 through 5, be the first guy down the court. And one NBA scout told me he's exactly what I expected. Watching him in limited time, he's big, tall, moves pretty well for someone who's 7'2". Right now, he's shooting 78% from the field, which is just absurd. He's a guy who relies on lobs and putbacks, kind of like DeAndre or Jordan. Do I think he'll develop beyond that? Honestly, I think he's a taller DeAndre Jordan, maybe even a Rudy Gobert type. And I mean that as a compliment. Gobert has had an incredible career, but I don't see Malauch developing elite passing, shot creation, or ball handling skills, end quote. And I agree with that. If he's a decent passer, he has like the idea there, but as you see his averages, it's not going to be anything that's going to knock your doors off. I think he's just going to be a guy who's going to be able to block shots, going to be athletic enough to keep up with players, and he's just going to be the ultimate just lob threat in the paint, especially off picks and rolls.